Shalom, shalom, Israel. This brother Ike Rob, Sons of Thunder. Kind of out of pocket right now because I'm actually at the store. I'm actually trying to get my tire worked on because I'm also on my way to camp, and I saw my tire light come on. So I realized that something definitely ain't right. So I pulled over on the side of the highway and realized my tire is completely flat. So I had to turn around, go back home, and then take my wife's car. So here I am today, trying to get that taken care of. So, but this is something I wanted to bring out to everyone. So excuse me for the noise because I'm outside. I don't want to be in that building around all those other people and stuff, but I'd rather be outside anyway. I wanted to touch on the subject of different issues that can pop up on you, and how do you react, and what can really bother people, what run across people's minds, and how you should be able to deal with them. So before I even begin, I'd like to give our honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and everything that we do. Let's give him honor and praise that he deserves. Okay, and give a shout out to all the elders and everyone else of Sons of Thunder and everyone else that came before us to help make a way for us to be doing this work today. So, I wanted to touch on this in the book of Proverbs. I don't have anything else I want to bring out. I'm just going to just bring out like 3 scripts. But I just wanted to touch with Israel, just to touch bases. It's been a minute. I didn't get a chance to do that with you all earlier. And I need to do it a little more often. I've been busy like doing other things. And besides my son starting school for the first time at home, I might just make that permanent. But so there's different things that usually can pop up, and it'll get overwhelming sometimes. It really will. So, let me go to the book of Proverbs, and I'm going to go to chapter 4, and I'm going to go to verse 23. And it says, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." Yeah, you got to keep your heart, but we all know that your heart is your mind, and we got to keep that, because out of it comes all the issues of life. All of it. I could have easily got really frustrated, don't know what to do, tires flat. Some people don't have the opportunity to be able to say, hey, I can pull over real quick, throw the spare on, or just not even be able to put the spare on, or even have a spare, or have somewhere you can go real fast to even put air in your tire, or someone can change it real fast. But that's just how things pop up in our lives. We can have all the intentions in the world of doing what we want to do, what's good, what's right, and then something out of nowhere would pop up on you and just throw a monkey wrench into your whole day. And now your whole day you feel is ruined, it's too much, you're going through a lot, you really get frustrated. And it's not even to say you want to point the finger, but then you start to point the finger at yourself, you start to blaming yourself, and all these different issues start to run through your mind. And sometimes it can be a snowball effect. You could have been fine, but just like the 10th thing that happened, when that pop up on you, how do you react? How did you deal with it? But that's why it says, and I read it again, in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, "Keep thy heart with all diligence." You got to be mindful of what comes in, what comes out, what you think about, why you think about it. Because that's what the devil do. He's gonna find a way to get in there and to mess with your whole day. And it could be the simplest one thing, but it could be this one thing that have you just go crazy. It could be the one thing that you didn't even think about that can ever happen at that moment, and that's when it happened. It says, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues." We all have issues. Some of us have more issues, it seems like, than a magazine. We have more issues than the next person. Sometimes we start want to compete. We start comparing ourselves to other people. Then we start to complain about it. And we shouldn't do that. I know it's easier said than done, but think about it. We really shouldn't be doing that. Because what is it going to get you? More issues coming out of your mind. People start getting on your last nerve. Things that just bother the hell out of you. But I'm going to go ahead on over here to Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not into thy own understanding. Sometimes you gotta know maybe you're just going through a fiery trial. Maybe it's just something just really simple that you just got a nail in your tire. It happens. But you can allow that to attack your mind. You can allow that to bother you. You can allow that to compound other issues that you're going through, what you have in your life. And that's what's so jacked up, because one person might see it as, oh, it's just a flat tire, no big deal. But some people don't understand what you might be going through. That nail in that tire could have been like the 15th thing that has happened to a person in a matter of a day or two. As they say, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. So what are you going to be able to do with that? That's why it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thy own understanding. Just think, sometimes things do just happen. And sometimes you are being tested to see how you're going to handle yourselves in a situation. And it's okay. But until you know and you can identify it, what are you going to do? That's the part that's hard. What do you do? Are you panicking and running? Are you in your Bible? Are you even paying attention to your Bible? Are you even trying to do anything with your Bible? Who knows? Because if you don't have a good foundation to stand on, what do you have? That's what you're supposed to worry about. But if you have a solid foundation, and you can sit back and understand, hey, this could be Satan. This could be just something that just popped up. But how do I react? How do I act? And how should I react? And I'm going to slide over to the last one. I'm going to give you Romans. I'm going to go ahead and give you that Romans 12. And I'll start with 2. So again, forgive me if you hear a lot of noise in the background. I am outside. And I'm right across the street from the mall, so you got a bunch of traffic coming through. So it says, Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. Somebody need a brake job. And be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. I'm going to read it again. And be not conformed to this world. You got to understand, sometimes we put a lot on our plate for no reason. We do it to ourselves. And then we freak out when something happens. So why'd you put that on you? There was no point in you doing that. Why you bugged out over some things that, just gonna happen. Is it be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind? Renew it. Watch it. Think about it like this. You have to constantly cleanse your mind. You have to constantly endure. You're going to have to constantly deal with it. It's just like the same way you wash your car. Some of y'all probably ride around with a dirty car all day long, but your mind's not clean. But it makes you feel good when you do get your car washed. See what I'm saying? Some people wash it themselves and detail the heck out of it, or some people go through a drive-through and let the machine do it. It doesn't matter, but your car is clean, right? So it's clean. Once it's clean and it's detailed, you feel good because someone else can see you. Oh man, that person's uplifted. That person's in a good mood. There's nothing wrong, right? Your rims are polished. You got that good oil on them tires. Your trim is nice and lubricated. No bugs in the grill. No bugs on the windshield. You got some wax on there. It's shiny. It's beautiful. Then all of a sudden, here comes. As soon as you know you get it done, it rains. Or you get a bird that wanted to just perch on the top of your car and just let it all out. Or you might have that wild cat that you never seen in your neighborhood decide he want to come and walk all over the hood of your car and rest on the roof and leave his paw prints all the way around. That's when you gotta be able to sit back and say, you know what? I can be pissed off because the bird decided to fly by and poop on my car. I could be pissed off because of the simple fact that, I don't know, it rained. Or I'm driving down the road and someone splashed me or I ride through some mud. Things happen. And what happened? You get dirty, right? It gets dirty. You're mad because, man, I just got it washed. I just did this. My rims are dirty. You might have curved it. You got mud slinging everywhere. It's raining. It's pouring. Your good wax job, and now it's dirty again. So what are you gonna do, Israel? How about you just wash it again? You're gonna have to constantly wash it if you want to keep it nice and clean. Renew your mind. Keep it. Just because it happened one time doesn't mean you're not gonna ever go through it again. Just be ready to deal with it. You know, it just sucks because you put some time and effort into it, or money, and then bam, before you know it, you're outside with a gun, watching birds fly by, try to stop them from going on your car, or you're trying to park somewhere where there's no trees, and you still come outside and that one pigeon is like, I got him. Okay, it says, you know, that ye may prove what is that good, and we know what good is, an acceptable and perfect will of God. You know, if you want to keep that perfect will of God, you need to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you know, on everything. So do that. That's your base of your foundation. So Israel, just think about it and take your time. Whenever you're going through and things start to clutter your mind, wash it. Whenever you're sitting there and you might just be, you know, having moments, a lot of moments, days of moments. But when that day do come, and it's sunny outside and it's beautiful, go wash it. It's just easier just to go wash it. Just wait till all the crap gets done. The mud, the rain, the bugs. Just go wash it. And it's so much easier to just know that sunny days will come, but also the rain will be right there behind it, just to make sure that you keep spending all your money. All right. So again, I'm Michael Robb, Sons of Thunder. I just want to say shalom to everybody. Akim and Akwath out there, the brothers in the highways and the byways, pushing His word in spirit and truth. And again, give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua. Take your time, sit back, assess the situation, figure out if it's just something simple. You gotta renew your mind. There he is. And on that note, shalom.